For here in California, the delicate grape found an ideal home, free from excessive cold and violent storms. Blessed with an abundance of sunshine, California today produces 80% of all the wine consumed in America.
In the Napa Valley, Mount St. Helena lifts its ancient volcanic cone above the spreading vineyards.
And the wide range of climate and soils permit the grower to make outstanding wines of virtually every type known elsewhere in the world.
There's a wine boom in the United States, and California wines are in the forefront.
One of the great current stories of today in the world of wine, the extraordinary explosion of quality in California wine in the last few years.
Napa, known across the globe for both its outstanding wines and picturesque beauty. It is here where members of the International Wine and Food Society experienced a truly remarkable week of first-class dining complemented by tours of wineries that are the envy of enophiles worldwide. Staying at the Andaz Hotel, located right in the heart of downtown Napa, the festival started off with a bang as we were served dinner that included octopus, rabbit, and venison. And of course, who can forget the wines we had that night? On the following day, it was truly hands-on as we arrived at the prestigious Culinary Institute of America for an exclusive cooking class. It was not only a fun experience, but also a lesson in humility, as we realized how much passion, effort, and dedication go into preparing a Michelin-starred meal. With their chefs guiding us for roughly 2 hours, it was immensely satisfying to eat a lunch prepared alongside the very best in the culinary arts. But if that wasn't your scene, you could watch how barrels are made, a process where many different factors influence the wine we drink. As the day progressed, we headed towards Freemark Abbey for an outstanding 5-course dinner. Inside a winery that dates back to 1881, Christy Melton led us through 3 decades of winemaking with 6 hand-selected bottles of Cabernet Sauvignon. Tuesday, though, was perhaps the highlight of the trip as we had lunch at the world-famous French Laundry restaurant. Surrounded by landscaping and architecture that can only be described as utterly breathtaking, we were all treated to some outstanding cuisine prepared by Chef Thomas Keller, who holds 7 Michelin stars and is a recipient of the prestigious James Beard Outstanding Chef Award. The entire lunch was described as the pièce de résistance by numerous members. And adding an exclamation mark was the tour we were given of the courtyard, the kitchen, and of course, the wine cellar where we saw many rare vintages. After a good night's rest, we headed to neighboring Sonoma County for a tasting at Verret Estate, followed by a light lunch in their barrel room. Served a delicious bacon and onion quiche, the recipe was highly sought after. And for dinner, we headed back to downtown Napa, dining at the Waterfront Seafood Grill where local dishes were paired with some outstanding local wines. On the last day of our trip, we began with a tasting at Chapelet Winery as we sampled many outstanding vintages, followed by lunch on Pritchard Hill, where we looked down on a picturesque Lake Hennessy as we dined. Then came the grand finale, a black tie dinner at Greystone, a building dating back to 1889 that is now used by the Culinary Institute of America. Here we dined on a duo of steaks as we sipped wines from Spotswood. It was the perfect venue to end such an outstanding festival. Special thanks to Charles Scherhammer for months of meticulous planning for this truly amazing experience. The wineries, the food, and the atmosphere of Napa created an irresistible combination that will be praised for years to come.